Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This video is a little bit different. It's one that I posted on the wrong channel. I have two. By accident. It's a long story. I wound up posting this accidentally to my other channel like over a year ago and left it alone. Then I, for some reason, logged back into that channel and I had 14,000 views. Like, what? Nothing like that has ever happened to me. I got a lot of comments on that video asking for more tutorials like this, so I just want to say in the future, like, yeah, I am thinking about doing more animation collages in After Effects, because I do plan on messing with augmented reality artwork, which I'll get into in later videos. But yeah, since everyone's requesting it, I thought I would just go ahead and repost this with a voiceover, because the original video did not have a voiceover. It was just music. So, yeah. Now, After Effects isn't a program that I'm super advanced with. I learned how to use it in college. So I wound up doing a lot of the image masking in Photoshop. I got this picture of the woman smoking a cigarette. I just I used the polygon tool to mask her out onto her own layer, and then I put an image of a city behind her. Here I'm masking out the silhouette of that city so that I can put just a picture of galaxy over the clouds. The selection I did around the city buildings isn't perfect, but I knew I could kind of get away with that because I wasn't going to fill the sky in completely with galaxy clouds. I just wanted that to be like an overlay on top of the clouds that were already there. And it gives this cool galaxy smoky kind of look. So after that, I just went into After Effects and I basically made a composition that is square shaped. I did 1920 pixels on each side. I realized once I put that into Instagram, it's going to reduce in pixel size. I don't know why I made it that size, but whatever. And I made it 1 minute long because I wanted it to be able to be shown on any social media platform. Next, I messed around with some special effects. And basically all I did was go onto YouTube. I forget which channel I got these explosions from, but basically all I did was search explosion green screen. And I dropped that into After Effects, used the key light option, and used the eyedropper tool to select out the green. And basically all that does is make a transparent background on your video effect that will be placed in the background of this animation. So really I should have from the beginning made a perfect mask of the city building, because I wound up doing that later. That way I could make it look like the buildings are in front of the explosion. But you can see from this video footage, this was a very experimental animation. So I kind of just figured it out as I went along. I wound up making the portrait of the woman a separate PNG layer as well. That way I can really layer different video effects on top of different areas of the animation. So I'm not very advanced, like I said, with After Effects. So I had to really go back into Photoshop, which is really a program I know my way around. in order to do this smoke effect, I wanted there to be thick black smoke coming out of her eyes, and then I realized, oh, her eyes are closed. So I went into Photoshop and basically photoshopped it to look like her eyes are open. And I did this in a really tricky way by warping the eye onto her eye shape, desaturating all the color out of it. I did a few different layer blending styles. This one was set to darker color. And then I went onto the original layer of the woman, and I got the clone stamp tool, and feathered in some of her skin tone into the lashes that are hers, but I'm trying to make it look like they're just really thick lower lashes. And it actually worked with this style of art because it looks like she has really like dark makeup on. So yeah, I thought that looked really nice. I wound up having to get a different eye for the other side of her face than was in the other image of eyes I used because it just wasn't the right shape. Alright, so here is where I tried masking the smoke to make it look like it's coming out of her eyes. And I'm not super familiar with masking in After Effects. Like I said, I've done it like a few times, but I was trying to be lazy and see what I could get away with by using that circle method. I was like, nah, we're gonna have to use the pen tool. So that's what I did. I just used the pen tool and went along her lower waterline so that the smoke would fit inside the shape of her eye. Once I got the mask looking good, I just duplicated it onto the other side and tweaked the pen tool anchors just a little bit on the mask so it really fits in with the other eyeball. After that, I just searched for some galaxy green screen effects and some explosions, and I just did the same method by going into the key light option, dragging it onto the animation layer, and using the eyedropper tool to key out the bright green so it's a transparent video layer. I then did the same thing with this old TV static effect. After I got the video to look the way I wanted, I exported it as an MP4 file into Media Encoder Queue. And this is what it looks like. I love it, and I only post it once on my social media. I don't know, but yeah. Like I said, I did not plan on this video getting 14,000 views. That's actually insane. And if you guys would like to see more collage videos like this, let me know. I definitely plan on doing this with some of my traditional paintings and digital paintings and creating some animated features on them so that they can be augmented reality. I just thought that it would be really cool to combine the two things into an art piece. So stay tuned for that if you're interested. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't, give it a thumbs down, and comment below any video that you would like to see next if you have any suggestions. I'll see you next week. Bye!